Oh, excuse me. What's up, Divine Feminine? It's your girl, Tanya, and welcome to Quetrah Tarot. Guys, please like, share, and comment. Please subscribe to the channel. Anything you'd like to know about me and this channel will be down in the description below. Also, I do this for entertainment purpose only, so please take what resonate and leave the rest behind. I also like you to know that no weapon formed against me shall never, ever prosper. I am protected by the Most High God and my team of spiritual warriors of the highest light. My ancestors don't play about me, so please, for your safety, don't try it. On that note, I like to call in your warriors, my warriors, and the Most High God to this reading so I could get clear, accurate channel messages. Please and thank you. What's good, Divine Feminine? What's going on? Girl. So, a little birdie told me that you taking stock. Seeing, going back in time and seeing how far you have came on your journey of awakening. And I'm just here to say I'm very proud of you. If nobody haven't told you, I'm telling you, I'm very proud of you, because when you really take stock of how far you came and all the ups and downs that you went through in life and realize where you are right now in this moment, in this time, in this space, you gotta just give yourself praises. Thank yourself. Also thank your team, thank the Most High God, but also don't forget to thank yourself, because you did the darn thing. You feel me? You did. But you got some people in your energy, like, of course, we always gonna have somebody spying on us, trying to see what we doing and how they could, come in and intercept what's going on in our life and stuff like that. But away from that, don't pay them no mind. You're highly protected, well respected in the spirit world. God, your ancestors, your spiritual team, they don't play about you. Literally, they really don't play about you. You are they babies, and they don't play about they babies. You got somebody in your energy that was very disloyal to you. Very disloyal, and you didn't see this coming. You didn't. Even though you just closed out a cycle, you met somebody recently, I say a couple months to maybe up to a year and a half at most. And you came you got real close to this individual, comfortable enough to where you're able to, tell this person some of your truth, reveal some of your plans. You not knowing that this person really is not riding for you the way you would ride for them. I'm not saying that they didn't ride for you, but nowhere compared to how you would ride for them, what you would do for them. You realize they wouldn't do the same for you. I feel like you put somebody through a test unknown to them. You test their loyalty to you because you know what you bring to the table, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a romantic situation, or even for a very small percentage of y'all giving some of y'all family members the benefit of the doubt. I ain't here to tell you what to do. I'm just a messenger, but be very wary, especially in this Mercury retrograde, when the past love to come back around, love to find a way to connect to you again. But this person literally took you by surprise because you was judging the book by its cover, unknown to you. You thought, oh, somebody like this wouldn't, dare affect you like how people in your past have. You thought they've been through hell and back just like you have, and they will have your back. But secretly, this person was more into what you could do for them than they could do for you, instead of what y'all could do for each other. And that shit literally, you know, fucked your head up. So you literally, unknown to you in the beginning, put this person to a test. A loyalty test is what I'm hearing. And they failed it miserable. And you was really hurt by it. But don't be hurt. Be grateful. Be grateful. Be thankful. You know, rejoice over it, because better now than later. You feel me? And the Most High, your spiritual team, ain't going to allow somebody to come in and weep from where they didn't sow. Meaning, sorry, I thought I heard something. This person, you got such a big heart, Divine Feminine, so you finally thought you found somebody, whether it's a romantic thing or a friendship, or maybe you got through this family member and y'all could start rebuilding on something. And when you was putting them through the test, unknown to you, you didn't even know you was testing them. It's just, you know, faith have its way of playing out in one's life. And when you realize what it is and you see how the person react, it had you blown away, literally blown away, because you will never think a person like this will just be so disloyal to you the way how they did that quick, especially they've been through their own war, their own wahala, their own pasa, their own problem. You literally went in, your walls was up, I'm saying, but being who they were, retrograde man, being who they are, they gradually, you know, was able for you to bring down the walls over your heart space, because you tucked this person into your heart space. Like you really was riding for this person, rooting for this person. And you thought that the person was rooting for you. But this test came around and this person felt miserable. Like it was something so simple too, but it made a huge impact on you. You really realize this person is not who they say they are. It's like they was portraying themselves to be one way around you, but when you're not around them, you know, they was being their true, authentic self, and it, you know, it was real fucked up. It was. Like, let's use a friendship, for example. You befriended this friend and you put your all into this friend, and you just thought that, you know, they was putting their all back into you, not knowing that they was holding back a piece of them to you. So when put to the test, they was asked to apologize to you about some misunderstanding on both parts, you know. They refused to apologize for the simple fact they feel in their heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit that they didn't do anything wrong, when a blind person could see they did a whole lot wrong. Hence why it was a test unknown to you in the beginning, but when you realize, because your team showed you what they showed you, allow you to know some things, and so now you start seeing it like, oh shit, you know. They just felt miserable on this test. They did not pass, go, and on to, you know, okay, I could really let my guards down completely with you and let you in and show you as a friend how I roll as a true friend, what I would do for you as a true friend, and vice versa. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. This friend really disappointed you. And you know what they say? You reward loyalty with loyalty, and you reward disloyalty with distance. So you distance yourself from this friend, and now when this friend was given the opportunity to make a wrong right again, they refused to make that right, because in their mind, again, They really thought that they didn't do anything wrong. That's just showing you the type of person they are altogether, you know, because we're going to be put to test every single day. There's going to be a test, you know, of some sort for you and for them. And when you realize they wouldn't even apologize, take accountabilities for their own fuck up, like, damn, yeah, you're right, I fucked up, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. As a friend, you would think a friend would do that, you know, but they didn't. Like, you saw a problem and you went and approached this friend about this problem, and this friend just denied everything that there was ever a problem. Meanwhile, this same friend went around and talking, you know, to other people about you and how you know, change. I'm gonna say about, say, 2 weeks. It was very short period of time that you distanced yourself from this person, you know, known or unknown to you. Maybe you had to take time to yourself or handle some business, so you couldn't be in that friend's present the way you were before, because you had, you know, life was life and you had to handle some shit, and you was unable to connect to this friend the way you normally would. This friend didn't call you, text you, come by, nothing. They just went around talking about you and what you did or what you didn't do. And instead of calling you, texting you, or coming by you, or whatever the case may be, they just didn't say nothing. They literally thinking all kinds of ungodly things, thinking all kinds of craziness that just don't make no sense, and they was rolling with that. Instead of coming to you as a friend and have a discussion, they went and discussed you with everybody who cared to hear them out. But never once did they come to you, the source of the problem, you know. And when you realized that there was a problem, you went to them like, do you have a problem with me? They want to go around the table, around the question, oh, you should know if they're... No, we're not doing that. Do we have a problem? Let me know, because I feel offended and I feel like there is a problem. Oh, it's no problem. I saw you walk by. Say like they saw you walk by their house or some shit like that, and you ain't stopped for whatever reason. Instead of calling you and to find out what happened, I saw you walk by, you ain't stopped by, that's unlike you as a friend, you know, they went around thinking all kinds of craziness, you know, and you looking at them like, what? That don't even make sense. Are we in kindergarten? Why not come to you? You know, the same way when you realized that there was a problem, you went to them and like, do you have a problem with me? Did I offended you in any kind of way? You know, let me know so we could, you know, just have a discussion and put our cards on the table and let it, you know, so we could clear up whatever needs to be cleared up. That wasn't the case. This person literally went around with diarrhea mouth. Yeah, they just talk, chop, everything out their mouth, but they never once. They talked to everybody, whoever, you know, felt like to listen to whatever they were saying, but they never once came to you, they so-called friend. And now when the cards was put on the table, you were supposed, you know, like, let's apologize and, you know, we see where we went wrong at, where we went left, whatever the situation was, and they refused to apologize on their part. They felt that they didn't do nothing wrong, and they said, why should I apologize? I ain't do nothing wrong. You know, even a blind person could see they did a lot that was wrong, you know. Instead of having that conversation with you, they rather think of all kinds of craziness and roll with whatever they're thinking instead of going to you, the friend, and finding out what the problem is. So yeah, that's what I was getting. You started to reward this disloyal person with distance, and when they had a chance to apologize, you know, so y'all could just squash that and y'all could just continue on this journey called life, they refused to, just for you to get a text message saying, I'm sorry, but That's what it looked like in the text. It's like saying, I'm sorry. I don't even know if I could open myself up to anybody again after this. Some shit like that I'm looking at, right? And you was baffled by it because when you had a chance to apologize, you didn't. You was like, why should I apologize? I didn't do nothing. Hence, there was other people around, and they even looked at this so-called friend and said, nah, you was wrong. Apologize so y'all could get past this and move on. They refused to. Then not even 30 minutes to an hour later, they texting you saying, you know, a one-line word saying, oh, I'm sorry, but I don't even know if I could open up myself to nobody again, and let's talk to a professor or pastor or some shit. And you felt instantly that this apology was bullshit. You felt that somebody had to be in their ears. It's like, nah, you was wrong. All you had to do was say sorry, and you just refused because of your stubborn ways. And they was like literally forced to type, I'm sorry. So you being who you are, you seen through all the illusion, all the bullshit instantly, and knew that apology wasn't sincere. It wasn't from the heart space, so you want nothing to do with it. So again, you reward loyalty with loyalty, but in this case, you reward disloyalty with distance, so you start distancing yourself from this individual. And now I'm seeing that this person is sitting in their own misery, crying, because, you know, misery love company, and you're nobody's company. You got too much to do, and when you gave them the opportunity and the chance to clear up the air, they refused to. They were so stubborn. It's like they wanted you to bow down to them, but they're the one who, you know, was disloyal to you. But they not seeing it in that way whatsoever. Even other people was like, no, you was wrong. They still not seeing it. So they said, I'm sorry, not because they was truly sorry. It's just because everybody was seeing what they wasn't seeing. So how could you, Divine Feminine, accept that apology of I'm sorry? That sorry wasn't genuine. That sorry wasn't, you know, from the heart space. That was just to get, you know, whatever, I'm sorry, and keep it moving. You don't need nobody in your life like that, and you're grateful to your ancestors and your spiritual team of the highest light. You're grateful to the Most High God that this played out the way it played out, because you would have got even more deep with the person, and it probably would have hurted you more because you know, you understand nobody's perfect and y'all could get through some shit, but you realize that this person is not even willing to take accountability for their own action, and they had other people basically forcing them to say sorry. So just to shut everybody else up, they want to type, I'm sorry, but I don't think I could open up to nobody else after this. So Divine Feminine, you was like, okay, and you kept it moving. You kept it moving. You literally was unbothered, and that bothered this person because now they're sitting in their own regret. It's what I'm hearing. It's what I'm seeing. They showing me somebody that's in their house, and they can't get you off their mind because they, at one point, they really felt that they didn't do nothing wrong to you. But that's not the case. The more they sit down and ponder, like, damn, I wasn't really a good friend. I didn't even try with you. And instead of being woman to woman or woman to man, you know, they decided to talk to everybody but you about it. And everybody they talked to showed them that you was wrong, that they was wrong. And they just can't take that. And now they literally, I'm seeing this person literally fighting with themselves and believing that they wasn't wrong, but they coming to terms that they were wrong. It's just crazy what I'm seeing. And now they regretting their actions towards you because you was really a genuine person to them. And you know what I say to that, Divine Feminine? Some people just don't know when they have a genuine person in their life, because they so used to toxic people being in their life. So when the Most High would send a generous person to them, instead of being true to the game, they could only be as toxic to you as they were to anybody else, because they don't recognize real. It's like, you know how they say real recognize real? Yeah, this person wasn't a real person, hence why they couldn't recognize a real person, you know, which is you. They just decided to treat you and handle the situation like how they would anybody else, not understanding what you have brought to the table was nothing like nobody else in all their life of living on planet Earth. You were different. You stood out. A blind person could see how you stood out and how much you would ride and die for this person. I don't know about the dying part, but you know, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that was the download. That's the vision I'm seeing. And let's get into what spirit. Let's see what's going on. Okay, spirit, what do you have for us? Because this person is literally sitting in their house, you know, nobody else is around, so they're able to shed a tear or two. That's because when the tears finally came, they realized that, damn, I fucked up. I really did lose a good friend. Or if it's a romantic situation, damn, I really lost out on a real romantic person, a person that had my back and didn't mean no wrong. So if something happened, and it's unlike this person, instead of going to the person and finding out if everything is okay, you go to everybody else but the person. Are we in kindergarten here, people? Like, seriously. You know, and then even when confronted with the person about the situation, you still couldn't take accountability for your own action. You wasn't there as a friend. You wasn't there as, you know, a lover or whatever the situation may be with this person. But this person was very disloyal to you. So you reward that person with distance. And it's your distance that's really awakening this person, because now they're able to see how they fucked up. How they was never loyal to you in the beginning. They was loyal to what you could do for them, you know, in the term of material wealth. It don't have to be you giving them money or nothing like that. You could have just been a listening ears. You could have been like, you know, let's go do this together. Let's go do that together. Let's try this. Let's try that, you know. And they never had a person like that, you know. This person, you would do what nobody else would do. Absolutely nobody else would do without looking for some form of money involved. And when it came to you, it was, oh no, need your money, hold on to that, you know. I know your situation, you know mine, you know, I'm doing this from the kindness of my heart. So again, this person just don't understand or understand what it looked like or feel like to have a real person in their life. Because everybody that came in their life is some form of dishonesty, some form of, you know, let me see what I could get out of this situation right here. So a lot of disrespect, a lot of, you know, iffy situation going on. Again, they treated you like they would treat anybody else, but they don't understand you were different. You was a blessing in their life, and now they starting to see that. And they feeling your energy. You pulled back your energy. You called back in your energy and everything from this person, and now they really feeling it. But you got to thank the Most High God and your spiritual team of the highest life for that, so you can see this person for who they really are now, because what God has for you, God won't allow you to share that with somebody else, because when you wasn't around, they heard what this person was thinking. They know in their heart space what this person was feeling and thinking and saying and everything. So God had to reveal, show you, like, let me show you what this is real quick, fast, in a hurry. And that's what happened. And you pull back, and now they feeling it. Now they saying shoulda, woulda, coulda. But you are unbothered. I'm hearing that you got like a relief. Like You're literally praising God. You're really praising your ancestors, your spirit guides. You're literally like saying thank you every day, because if this friendship or relationship or whatever ship it is would have went any longer, it would have hurt it more. But since it was very short term, short lived, with a possibility of it being long term, but this person again don't recognize a real person if a real person was to show them. They used to deceptive person, people that deceive them every day of their life. Take, and never give. You know? So we got wounded healer. Yeah. You are healing parts of them that they didn't even know with your presence being there. You are healing them. You are the balance in their life that they needed. And they just couldn't understand. Your energy so strong, so magnetized, just like, whoa. They couldn't get enough of you. So their true self, their true unhealed self, just couldn't get enough of you. So they did what everybody did to them. They returned that favor to you and start take from you, whether it was your time, your energy, your money, your help, in whatever kind of way it was. They was just taking. You was like a dumpster for them. They come and dump their problems out on you, and they will feel so much better. They not understand you as an angel in disguise, like earth angel is what I'm hearing, and you came to put light on the situations dealing with them. And instead of them getting out of their own way and realizing, wow, I ain't never had somebody like this in my life. Let me honor this person. Let me, treat this person right the way I always yearn for somebody to treat me right. Let me treat this person right, because I'm so used to toxic people in my life. This is the first toxic person that literally did stuff selflessly without me asking for anything in return. They just couldn't understand that. Like, when they talk to you and open up and let out how they feel and what's going on, you are healing them, because you are a wounded healer. You went through so much. You resonate with so many people in different scenarios. So when you go around these people, they're able to literally dump on you and clear their mind up and they thought and their vision and everything up to where they're able to see stuff even clearer and understand what it is that it was, but they just didn't know it was you doing that. They didn't. It's what I'm picking up. They didn't understand you were healing them. They just thought you was another person, but a person that just probably was playing like they was nice or something. You wasn't playing. You was being your true self to them, and they just did not understand that because they never had that in their life. So, I'm here to forgive them. Yeah, you gotta forgive them, but don't forget. Don't be naive, because that'd be very unintelligent. You feel me? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And you ain't gonna fool me twice. Because once they paint you a picture of who they really are, don't give them a chance to paint another picture, to cover up whatever they did to you. Because that's what's gonna happen. And you don't got time for that. People that really need your service, need your energy, need your help, your understanding, whatever it is that you bring to the table, you don't got time for the foolery. With 15 reducing to a 6, 6 is all about balance, chances, harmony, all that. You're being, 6 is celebrating you, divine feminine, because you've been through so much. You're able to resonate with so many different people on different levels. And this person just did not understand that. They didn't. They really treated you like how everybody else treated them, and they didn't like that. And it's not until you pull back your energy, it's when they realize, oh shit, I was treating this person the way everybody else treated me, and and asking God to get these people out of my life because they treated me all jacked up. So God sent them a real person in their life, and instead of treating you, you know, like how they will want somebody to truly treat them good, they start handling you like how everybody else handled them. Yep. They was wearing a mask. They was wearing a mask. So this had to come to an end because this is 18. 9 is near ending. So whether it's happened already, but this relationship, whether it's a friendship or romantic ship, it's coming to an end. For some of y'all seen a lot of red flag in this person ahead of time, but you still gave this person a benefit of the doubt. But something they did in this time, again, it was, you know, it's planned out by your ancestors and your spiritual team. It was planned out for it to work out this way for you to see that you putting your all into this person, and this person wouldn't do the same for you. Because when circumstances came up to where you had to distance yourself, because again, life was lifing for you, they wasn't there. But you was always there for them. But when it came time for them to be there for you truthfully on a whole different level, they were nowhere to be found. They was there gossiping with your name is what I'm hearing. You know, thinking all kinds of craziness or what the situation could be. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. How about you put on your big girl underwear, your big guy underwear, and go and have this conversation and find out what the problem is. They can't do that. I'm getting a very stubborn energy. It could be an Aries or a Taurus. It's a stubborn bull. They wore many masks with you. And you saw the red flag. You did. You saw multiple red flags and you did not like or appreciate it. So you was going to have a conversation, but you didn't even get a chance to do that because they showed their true color in a different kind of way that played out, and you was like, oh shit. You just kept thanking your team because you didn't want to end up putting in years into a friendship or a romantic ship, you know, or giving a second chance to a family member just for them to screw you over all over again. You know, that's very unintelligent. You know, you're not a naive person. You know, you literally listen to your intuition because you was guided. You was guided for this. This was another test. This is another test. You listen to your intuition because you're in alignment while you were able to catch on to what the ancestors and your spiritual team was showing you. And you didn't like, oh, this, that, and the third. You literally just played along to see, let me see how this person will react if they my so-called friend or my so-called lover or whatever it may be. Let me see how this person will react. Yeah, they didn't react the way they needed to react for you. And yeah, you pulled away. You reward dishonesty, disloyalty with distance. And now they feeling it. They feeling the distance because they will never have another you ever again. And if y'all was to ever be friends or whatever it is again, it will never be the same. It won't, because they already showed you who they really are. Yep. Y'all need to do more meditation though, to clear out this energy. Could clear them out of your energy, even more chakra energy. Sacred lust. So they literally found you a confirmation. They literally saw you as everything that they're not. And they're not understanding that's what you're there for. You're there to trigger these people. You're there to bring, for them to tap into who they really are. Something about you triggered them. So when you're triggered, you need to go within and find out, why does this person trigger me the way they are? They was very lustful over you, unknown to you at that. They saw you as a very sexy being, whether, you know, wow, you were tuned in, tapped in, and it's like your way of doing stuff just brought out this sexiness of you without you even trying. You're just literally being you, and they yearn for that confidence within themselves. So again, they saw what was in you that they didn't see in themselves, and instead of, you know, working on themselves and be like, hold up now, let me check my own self, my own energy, let me work on me. It just didn't play out that way. It didn't. Yeah, they felt safe when they was around you. You made this person feel very safe and comfortable. Comfortable enough to where they thought they was being a real friend. But they wasn't a true friend to you. They was wearing masks. They was lying and deceiving their own self, because they wasn't deceiving you. Because again, you did see and felt some red flags going on, and you ignored it, but not really like, oh, I ain't gonna pay that no mind. You literally like had a box, like, okay, 2 boxes, like, okay, that's good. And you have, oh, I see that red flag, oh, red flag box. And I guess when it reached it to a certain amount of shit in the red flag, you would have just took your shit and kept it moving, because it's just another, the same energy but a different body. So you also was being tested too on how you would, confirmation, and how you would deal with the situation. Yep. Because you are very powerful. I'm telling you, you are a being that goes around, you're an earth angel. You're a being that goes around, and unknown to you, you trigger these people into being a better version of themselves. They yearn to be like you, but, you know, instead of working on themselves so they could be like themselves, they just couldn't see or didn't want to admit the value that you are to them, the value that you brought to their life, because they did feel very safe around you. So they was able to talk a lot of shit, do a lot of shit, and they trust you so deep, so much. But when it was time for the favor to, you know, you gave so much to them in such a short period of time. When it came time around for them to do for you, they didn't. They didn't. It's like, again, I'm seeing somebody who wanted you to bend down and kiss their ass when they the one that was at fault. They the one being tested and failed the test. Even though they didn't know they was being tested. But you knew, and they failed. They failed tremendously. Because you know your worth. They didn't know their worth. They thought their worth was, you know, treating everybody the way they treated them. So the one person that came in their life that they asked God for, instead of, you know, thank you, God, for this person that treated me. They can't name one soul in their life that treated them as good as you did. And that's crazy. Because I'm seeing somebody in their late 30s, early 40s, late 40s, early 50s. Yeah. And they just wasn't who they say they were. They didn't treat you good at all. At all. And now that you pull your energy back and, you know, you distance yourself from them, they just can't. Now they feeling it. Now they seeing where they went wrong at. But even if they was to come back in, it would never be the same. because they fucked up. They failed the test. You can't go back and change what you did. You can't. Yes, we can move on. We could grow and stuff, but, you know, forgive, but never forget. You know, they can't paint you another picture. They already paint you the picture of who they really are. They fucked up. they fucked up, Divine Feminine. They did. And they realizing it now. This person's sitting in their house crying, getting headaches and shit. Because in the beginning, they want to blame you for everything, and why didn't you do this and but they knew that you was in a situation where you couldn't do none of that stuff. You know, it was time for them to show up for you, and they didn't show up for you. They fell back. They was busy seeing how long it's going to take you to come kiss their ass. And it wasn't about ass kissing. It was, they needed to show up as that friend. They needed to show up as that lover or whatever it is. They didn't. They didn't show up at all. They was caught up in their own bullshit, their own ego is what I'm saying. This is an ego tripping person. They just didn't realize how much of a, I don't want to say narcissist, because I don't see this person as a narcissist, but they just wasn't a good person. Not even that, but they just wasn't the person that you needed for you. You know, the courtesy that you gave out to them is so damn undeniable. With no string attached, they couldn't return the same favor. You may have thought they could have or would have, but they didn't. Their true color, their true intentions showed. It's okay though. It's okay, because where you're about to go, everybody can come with you. Everybody can celebrate with you. You are put in people's life as a blessing or a lesson. And you thought this was a blessing. They did too. And it was a blessing. But it was also a blessing with a lesson. You know? God entrusted them with one of his soldiers, and they failed. They treated you the way everybody treated them. And they didn't even realize that shit until it's too late. But there is hope on the horizon. Again, you could forgive, but you can't forget. They can't paint you another picture. They could try, but what has happened already has already happened. You can't go back and change it. You can't. You really can't. And they realizing that they fucked up. It may, ooh, okay, Spirit. It may, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's do that one more time. Maybe it's, I forgot what I was going to say. Claim your energy. I'm telling you, your energy is toxic in a great way. And they just needed to be around your energy. It wasn't even you, the person. It's you, the spirit, you, the soul. Everything that's within you is what they was attracted to. But you, the individual, they wouldn't fuck with you on a normal day, but it's what's in you that comes out naturally that they had okay, let me, who this? All right, you know? You just need to go clear your energy of this person, and what you did, a lot of y'all did, and continue moving forward. This is another lesson, you know. This is another lesson. They didn't like what they did. They didn't, but it's too late. Yeah, the fighting spirit. They fighting they didn't self. They just, because we all spirit living a human reaction. I'm also hearing they try to blame this whole situation on a demonic spirit that's trying to separate y'all, but I don't see that's what this is. No, I totally don't see that. Oh my God, I literally just picked that up. They trying to blame, saying it's a demonic spirit trying to break y'all up because when you're around them, you bring them so much happiness, so much joy, so much freedom, you know, so much abundance in different ways come to them. So they want to say it's a demonic spirit is the reason why y'all going, you know, why y'all fighting. And I don't think that's what it is. I think this person don't know how to take accountability for their own action and be true to the game. And with that being said, I really think that you would forgive them, you know, in a heartbeat, like, yo, you know, I fucked up, this, that, and the third. You know, I take accountability for my action or the lack of it, you know. But they didn't. They want to blame a fucking spirit, demonic spirit, instead of taking accountability for their own action. You know, at the end of the day, God gave us all free will, and it was their free will to fuck you over. It was their free will not to engage, not to show that I ride for you the same way you would ride for me, because you showed that already. Now it's their time to show it. They couldn't. So now they saying it's some demonic spirit fighting to get y'all, you know, to separate y'all. That's not what that is. I wrote, nope. You fucked up, and instead of taking accountability, you want to blame a demonic spirit. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they wasn't true to the game. Yeah. They on fire. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be an Aries. So, you know, they hot-headed and stubborn. I just said this is a stubborn energy I was picking up earlier. You know, Aries is, you know, they real stubborn, like, real talk. You know, they hot and fought, you know, they do stuff prematurely. I'm picking up more of an Aries energy. They do stuff prematurely, quick, fast, in a hurry without thinking it through. Yeah, I'm getting bratty energy also. You know, Aries is a baby. It's a baby of the zodiac sign. They brat, yeah, I'm getting a bratty energy. They just fight. They just mad, but they don't have nobody to be mad with but themselves. I'm hearing they don't want nobody to notice. Why not? Because this person has diarrhea mouth. They don't know how to keep their fucking mouth closed, or they tell everybody business. They tell their own business too, but to the wrong people who secretly wishing them of their downfall. They just be spilling at their mouth. Yeah, I'm getting a selfish energy, hence why they couldn't apologize ahead of time, because they're selfish. They couldn't see they wrong in the situation. You know, they couldn't see they wrong in the situation at all. Anything else? Let me get another one. They couldn't. And they mad. They super mad because they realized they fucked up. They lost a good friend, a good partner. Somebody that literally will ride for them, look out for them. Someone where they could bear everything out to, but now they got to sit there in their own self-pity, in their own situation, their own petals of problems, with nobody to truly bear it out. Nobody to give them their personal insight or what you should do or what you could do or any type of help, because the people around them, all they did was take, and use this person. And they now realizing they treated you the way other people treated them. And they regretting it. They are regretting it tremendously. Yeah, sabotage. They sabotage this relationship, this friendship. They had nobody to blame but themselves. They did this. They want to rebuild this relationship also. But again, it will never be the same. You can't undo what you did. When you needed them, they was nowhere to be found. It's not like they was busy or doing anything but gossiping everybody else's business with whoever cares to hear. And that says a lot about them. And y'all, like, you got to also think, if they gossiping about everybody else's business, don't you think they're going to gossip your business too? So you got to be careful of who you tell certain, certain business of yours to. No matter how good you may think their intentions is in the beginning, a person is going to eventually show you their true intentions on who they truly are. Yeah. They fucked up. They did. And that's it. That's it. They fucked up. Let's see if Spirit wants us to know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seems to have been on hold suddenly. I'm going to start again. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Even that seems to have been on hold. Okay. What the fuck? One more time, guys. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seems to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decision radically but sensible. I feel like getting out of this right here as quick as you did is because some goodness is coming in for you. Stuff that you always wanted or seek and desire is now about to unfold in your life. But Spirit had to clear this energy up of this false friend, Yeah. And now that this person is out of your life, or maybe not out of your life completely, but again, it would never, ever, ever be the same like how it was in the beginning, because they already showed you who they are. Whatever was on hold for you is now coming in. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Let's get an animal card and close out on this. Okay. We got the Raven, the Shaman. You may be a shaman, or your ancestors may have been shaman. The shaman energy is within you. You are a healer with the healer right here. And the shaman, you are powerful beyond your... You don't even have a clue how powerful you are. You are the creator of magician. Use your gift for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the element, spirit, and guide through the world to the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mystery. The raven. So this is what it is. I said that earlier. What you bring to the table is so powerful. Who you are is so powerful. It's so toxicated good that they just couldn't get enough of you. So instead of treating you right, they start treating you like how everybody was treating them, which is sad. Because I literally see somebody praying to the Most High, asking the Most High to send them one friend that they could rely to, relate to and be on the same page, and y'all look out for each other and help out each other. But they forgot the part about them helping out. They forgot about the part about wherever they stand in this relationship to make it even bigger and better, because there was hope. It was hope for this relationship, and they just didn't see because of who you are. You are, so goddamn powerful. Your words, your action is unmatchable. They will never meet someone like you ever again. Nope. They won't. They won't at all. Morning memory. Its healing gift runs a distant course. The morning dawn. Our inspired source. Meditate underneath the sun. So yeah, early in the morning, that first sun ray, be outside, whether it's a park, whether it's in your front yard, backyard, wherever. But you need to meditate underneath the sun so you could get that download that's destined to come for you, because you got some greatness coming in for you. You do. It's time. You can no longer waste your energy and time on this, what was and what could have been, because you being who you are, you're not going to put out the same energy like you would have before. You just won't, because you've been through so much. This was a familiar spirit. You went through this already with just a different avatar. That's a different costume, a different individual, but the same energy. Just a more elevated energy. Hence why it lasted as long as it lasted, but it didn't last long enough for you to be totally invested. Like, you literally could walk away and be like, fuck it, next. And it's not you being heartless. It's just, you see what it is for exactly what it is. So again, you're going to reward loyalty with loyalty, but in this case, you're rewarding disloyalty with distance. And that's what I have for you, Divine Feminine. Please like, share, and comment. I'd like to thank you, your warriors, my warriors, and the Most High God for this reading. You have a beautiful day, night, morning, whenever you see this reading. All right now, bye.